Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sean's Check-In. You can follow me, if you like, over on my professional Facebook page for these videos, Sean's Check-In, at Sean P. Daughtry, LICSW, or over on my YouTube channel, Sean D., Sean's Little Check-In, or Sean's Check-In. I just wanted to briefly touch upon some practical tool that people can use if they like around getting a better grasp on and coping with, if you will, negative emotional experiences or feeling states. There's a tool called the Likert scale that many people have heard of that's used in a lot of things. It's basically a scale often from 1 to 10 or 0 to 10 to measure the quality of something or the intensity of something, such as the intensity of physical pain. A lot of doctors' offices and medical professionals use it as a standard tool now to measure how bad is your headache or how bad is your back pain from 0 to 10 or 1 to 10, with 10 being the extreme worst and 1 being little or no pain. What I wanted to offer is something that many of us therapists use called subjective units of disturbance to measure level of upset around a particular memory or set of thoughts. And that's from 0 to 10, with 10 being maximally upsetting. If you find yourself recurringly being consistently upset a lot about certain situations that trigger a lot of upset that seem often and usually are probably connected with past experiences in which you're getting recurringly upset, you may want to just think, for example, well, how upsetting is this? Is this a 1, a 2, a 3? And just keep going upward and thinking about that. Now, this may seem rather strange at first to try doing, kind of, imposing a measure on something as amorphous and broad and multidimensional as thoughts and feeling states and sensation states that go with all that together. But at first, while that is the case, the practice of doing it is really a way to develop observation capacity and getting some space between oneself and one's thoughts and feelings about something, that you actually start to develop this observer capacity more fully by starting to practice quantifying how intensely upsetting something is. If it's 6 or more, that's starting to be pretty upsetting. And if that's happening on a frequent basis, that you're finding yourself upset at a 6 or more about certain things, then it's best to start to look at what else to do about that. Do you need to take space from what's upsetting you and do something else, such as go exercise or go meditate? And as I've touched upon before in other videos, there's lots of different forms of meditation that develop this sense of observation and more spaciousness, which I've also touched upon, that sense of spaciousness between oneself and one's thoughts and experiences. This is just another tool measuring level of upset through what's called subjective units of disturbance, or SUDS. You can go from there using this tool to get more and more perspective between yourself and your feeling states that are getting activated recurrently, negative feeling states in particular, that is. If this continues for you, that you're noticing you're recurrently upset a lot at a 6 or higher level, you may want to consider seeking professional help to find ways to just finally clear down and de-intensify in a more permanent way those those factors or memories inside of you with accompanying feeling states that are getting recurrently stirred up or triggered, if you will. I just wanted to put that out there as another kind of tool to use to foster a sense of observing one's experiences and feelings that go with those experiences, particularly triggered up old feelings from difficult past experiences. The SUDS is a useful tool towards then seeking further help for yourself if that's indicated, or just getting some perspective and switching gears out of a bad feeling state and doing something else that feels better. Either way, it's just another tool to add in your toolbox of self-care. Thank you for watching.